Hello and welcome to Niche Let's Play. I'm so happy you're joining me on the journey of light. During this journey, our two nichelings will be going through the various islands searching for a safe haven. It is their job to make a path so that when the time comes, the rest of their tribe can follow in their footsteps. But for now, it is just the two of them on this lonely island. So to start off with, let's meet our nichelings. Here we have Symbol, the male, and he has the double velvet paw, so he is a very quiet and quick nicheling, and that is his job. And then we have Coco here, who has the double claw, so she's the strong one. She has 5 strength, so she'll be able to take on anything that comes their way. Our nichelings have journeyed far, and so right now all they want is to find a place to rest. So let's move forward. And oh, they found a permanent nest already. So let's click on her and we'll uncover that. Symbol's gonna help and just start uncovering this entire port so that when the rest of his family comes, they will know exactly where to go. So they know that this journey is gonna be a very long one. So they're going to start their own family on this island because they know that they won't be able to make it to their final destination, and then they'll have to rely on their kids to do it for them. But Coco's already found some really nice bushes, and the first baby nicheling, Lana, has been born. Nicheling, but Lana is not a good name, so we're gonna change that one up. But other than that, she's very healthy. She has that short-sighted eyesight, which is not great. She has one of her dad's velvet paws and one of her mom's claws, which will be good. So let's go ahead and rename her. We're gonna rename her Walnut, because she looks like a little walnut. And then Coco's going to continue on their journey, help with the making of the path, and Symbol is going to jump over here and clear off these 2 things so that the path is clear for when his tribe comes. And Symbol is now ready to jump out of the nest, and she jumps right into this big area of grass, which really freaks out her father. And so he jumps way over here and he uncovers her and he says, "Oh, there you are. Don't scare me like that, Walnut." And then he's just gonna go ahead and pick up those berries, and she'll uncover the berries so that when the time comes, her tribe will know where the food is. And then she'll just continue on her way. And so Coco is now old enough, and she's gonna go ahead and get a taste of those yummy berries. And Symbol's gonna jump out of the nest because he and Coco have decided it's time for a little Walnut to have a baby brother or sister. And we'll just have her attempt that collecting because eventually we'll be able to unlock the nimble fingers in here, which will be very helpful. So we're just going to want to do as much collecting as possible. So let's see what our second baby nicheling in the journey of the light is. Oh, he looks very much like his sister. We're going to name him Peanut because of how much he looks like his little sister, or his big sister. And I think that his little sister right here is very proud of him, and she thinks that he's just the coolest kid ever. And so she's just gonna collect those berries for her little brother to eat, and Symbol will collect those berries and then hop over here, and the 2 parents are gonna leave their kids over here, because they're gonna have Walnut watch over Peanut, and they're gonna go and try and find more places for their tribe to live. Hopefully this mole won't turn around and we can kill it and eat that meat. So that's the first meat that Coco's tasted on this island, and I think she's very happy because her meat is her favorite. She's okay with the berries, but she prefers the meat, honestly. So we're just going to continue collecting here and sort of continuing this path. And then we'll skip the day again. And now that they're old enough, they're going to follow their family up here, and they're just going to continue on their journey. Found a bunnel nest. See if they can sniff anything out. Oh yeah, there's plenty of bunnies back here for Coco and her two kids with those claws to go after. Simple is much more happy just to peacefully pick up his the berries, because that's what he prefers. And then we're going to skip the day again. Simple and Coco, when they first came to this island, when they were first told that this was going to be their mission and their duty to their tribe, were not super happy because they don't really like each other. They didn't really like each other. They're very different nichelings. Don't have a lot in common. She's got the double claw, he's got the double velvet paw. But I think that after traveling together for so long, they're maybe going to start to see some common ground with each other. And making this path up to this is the port where they're headed right now. They don't want to come to this port because they know that this is dangerous, and they've heard stories of the swamplands and they don't want to go over there. So they're coming to this port. And it's very, very likely that these two will end up staying on this island because, as I said, they didn't particularly like each other when it first started out, but they've had a lot of time together, and they've been away from home for so long that honestly, I think they're just kind of ready to settle down and have another little baby nicheling here. Oh, and it's ready today, and he looks exactly like his father, almost. He was the first one born with the long nose like his mom, big nose. But other than that, he looks almost exactly like his father. Oh, he doesn't have the swimming tail. He has his mom's tail. So we're gonna name him Simmy, after his father, because he is going to have to carry on his father's legacy when his father stays behind. I think that the two of them have been talking for a little while, and that's what they've decided they're going to do. They're going to send their kids up here to go on and to continue their journey, and they're going to stay here, the two of them, finally in love after all those days of being together and not having a choice. And then eventually their tribe won't be following quick enough to see them alive, but they will still carry on that legacy. Here's the second day of little Simmy's life, and he's gonna hop out of the nest quite like his sister did, right into the grass, which drives his dad crazy. So his dad's gonna hop up here and be like, Simmy, why do you have to do this to me? This is what your sister did. And then little Peanut here is gonna collect up some fruit. Oh, and look, he made a rabbit friend. Walnut's gonna collect up some fruit here. Coco is gonna be clearing out this area. They haven't quite told their kids yet that they're going to be staying here and allowing them to go on alone. So it's going to be quite a shock for their young kids when it finally does happen, but it's what's right. So she's going to jump over here and uncover this berry bush and then jump over here. He's going to help his kids continue making this path that they have to make because after all, it is their duty to make the path for their people to follow behind in, and then they're going to continue getting those berries. Simi's going to jump over here, and he's a very loyal nicheling. He's loyal to the cause, so he's going to help collect with one of his very first turns here. And we'll skip the day. Coco has decided that she wants one more kid with the love of her life, who she wasn't sure she was going to be such a fan of, but after staying here and being with him, she's decided that that's what he is to her. Little Simi, like I said, he's very dedicated to the cause, so he's just going to keep making that path straight over to the port there. And Walnut has pretty much been collecting berries her entire life, so that's what she's going to continue doing there. And hopefully we'll have another little girl. Oh, twin girls. Oh, they're perfect. They're so adorable. Scylla and Cassie. I'm going to keep those names. I really like those names, Scylla and Cassie. And they have their mom's snout, which is so cute. And so helpful. So their mom's going to jump up into the distance here and continue, just unburying and making a path. Simi's going to do the same. And then, here's Duke Van. Duke Van has that K gene, which is going to be very helpful. We need to get that K immunity. He also has nimble fingers, so we won't have to wait for that mutation menu. So Walnut's going to jump up here and invite him into the tribe. So he is very healthy. He's got hemophilia. But other than that, he's very healthy except for his eyesight, which is not great. So we'll go ahead and try and correct that. Duke Van, he looks like Popcorn to me, so we're gonna name him Popcorn. That's a really funny name for him, but I think it fits. And I honestly think that Popcorn and Walnut are gonna have some sort of budding romance here. But for now, Peanut heard his brother's call and how loyal his brother was to the cause, and is like, okay, I'll help that out too. We're gonna have Popcorn hop up here and actually collect those berries, because he can collect a lot of berries at one time, which is great. And Symbol's gonna jump down here and kind of clear out the final path over here to the port. And then I think after this turn, they have 4 days left. So I think in 4 days, they're gonna go ahead and send their children off without them. Okay, so let's go ahead and skip the day. And it's the first day of Scylla and Cassie being fully grown, and so they're gonna hop out of the nest. They would like to hop straight into the grass like some of their siblings did, but unfortunately for them, and we have another wanderer here, Kaduk. Kaduk has F, so we definitely need that immunity, and he also has that fishing tail, which is very nice. Nimble finger as well. And he's pretty healthy. We're gonna have to go ahead and put some fertility into him, if that is what we so choose. He's not quite, he's a little old. He's got 6 days left, so I think he might end up having a child with Coco. So he's gonna have Coco's little kid here, because Symbol, though he loves his mate very much, knows that it's important to keep everyone alive and to keep the dream alive, and that's what needs to happen to keep the dream alive. Then he can be okay with that. And so Walnut's gonna hop back here where she can hit both of those berry bushes, because she really likes those berry bushes, and Popcorn's gonna go ahead and collect those ones up. And I think Peanut will just kind of keep exploring. You know, there's not much going on in his world right now. He's the youngest, or he's not the youngest, he's the middle child, so he's not really, doesn't really know where his place is at this point. And we'll have, where's this berry bush that was over here? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, we'll have him hop up there, and then we'll have her just keep those turns. Well, maybe she'll try that digging, to go ahead and try and unlock that digging paw. And then let's go ahead and put some stuff in his mutation menu. Oops. I don't think it's gonna matter for this one, but that's okay. So, what was it? Fertility that we needed. Oh, we haven't even unlocked the normal fertility. We need to survive more for that. So we'll just go ahead and give him some more normal eyes, and then, because we can, that normal snout. Skip the day. Oh, good. He had a normal child. Oh, and he is a very pretty kid. We're gonna name him Tanny. That's a very fitting name, I think. He's got that those tan spots. And then Coco has 2 days left, and I think she's done having kids. She's had, you know, all the kids in the tribe. Popcorn has 6 days, and Walnut has 10 days. So Popcorn, I think, might stay here. Popcorn's lived here his entire life, probably with Kaduk as his, you know, little sibling or brother or whatever. So we're gonna have you hop over here. And then we can attack that. I think they're gonna try and get this Crabbit. They're not going to be able to this time, but that's okay. So we'll have Popcorn collect up these. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have him collect that up and then hop over here. And yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. But we'll have them all just sort of start collecting. Simi's gonna hop over here and, you know, make sure the port stays safe and stays usable, because he knows that is his family's job, and he does not want that to go in vain or to be wasted. All of the work that's been done by his parents, who I think his parents have told him he seems to be the most responsible one, that they're not going to be continuing the journey with him, but he's the only one they've told. The other ones, especially Walnut here, who's the oldest, doesn't know yet. So we're gonna go ahead and skip the day. And we'll have you hop out of the nest, and you hop into the nest, and you get pregnant there. Try that dig. Okay, so now Popcorn's gonna hop over here and collect as many berries as he can. And she'll collect these berries. And she's just gonna go ahead and continue. Actually, she's gonna hop over here and, oh, she'll stay there. And then Simple's gonna hop over here. This is their last day, so I want them to spend it together. And they actually can't, which is sad, but they'll spend it on either side of this. Actually, there we go. Now they're spending it together. Hidden in the grass, like the creatures that they are, which is adorable. And we'll have her hop over here and go ahead and take a swipe at that Crabbit and collect up that Crabbit meat. I gotta worry a little bit more about food, probably. I haven't really been paying attention to that too much. And so we'll have him collect that food up. Everyone is asleep over here, and you can hop over here, hopefully find some more food for us here. You can hop over here. Okay. I'll skip the day, have our last child for this island, assuming that this child does carry on that K gene. Ooh. And we just lost our strongest nicheling, and a Berryina appears. Okay, that's good. So let's just check here. he doesn't have K, so we're gonna have to have one more kid on this island. But Popcorn is just not very strong, not very brave, so he is not gonna go ahead and pretend that he wants to help out with this Barryina issue. But we're gonna go ahead and surround him. I think Kaduk is, he's been on this island for a long time, and he understands that it's his duty to protect this tribe that took him in. Oh, and we have another, and she has the F gene. Kaduk. Kaduk has F. I think we'll probably invite her into the tribe, but we're not going to make that decision quite yet. But we're going to have all of these really curious nichelings just hop up around here. And Simi's going to come over here and collect food because he knows that's still important, even though there's this crazy thing. Oh no! The Barryina killed Kaduk, which is so sad. Did Kaduk's son, which is Tanny, end up having that F gene? Yeah, he did. So we have that in our thing. So we wouldn't need to invite. So yeah, there we go. We went ahead and just took care of that to start out with, and got plenty of food from it, which is really nice. So now, Popcorn and Walnut are gonna have one more kid. And then after that, they will be heading away from this island and sort of making their own way. Oh yes, Irasi. Do we want Irasi in our tribe? I guess if she sticks around, we can invite her next turn. It looks like she's gonna go hiding in those bushes, which is fine. And then little Kakuro, who we didn't end up naming, but that's okay. Kakuro is a good name for him. He's got those deep black eyes. It's going to be toddling out of the nest. And so I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you for joining me on the journey of the light. This is going to be a very intense journey for all of our nichelings. We already lost the main matriarch and patriarch of the family, which is okay. They knew that they weren't going to be making it to the next island. But Simi is going to carry on their legacy, and he's going to gather up all of the nichelings after Walnut has her final baby, and Popcorn is going to stay behind with the bones of his brother, and it looks like he has a little sister back here who may come with us if she decides to hop out and come meet us in the next turns. And then after that, we'll gather up all of the other nichelings and come to this port and continue on the journey to find a new safe haven. So thank you for watching. See you next time.